Welcome to the Travel Medford USA Softball of Oregon College Exposure 2020 Fall Classic. I'm Boomer Marshall alongside Caleb Franklin. And joining us here shortly will be national champion, and I don't have your last name. Winterburn. Kat Winterburn will be joining us. SOU, still playing at SOU, but also a part of that national championship run a couple years ago. In today's matchup, though, we're going to focus on Oregon Rebels, the visiting team. They're in the navy blue. They've got out to a quick start here in the top of the first with 3 runs and good piece of 2-out hitting, able to drive in a couple of runs for the Rebels as they're going up against the hype Fastpitch team out of Rockland, California. And that pitch is going to glance off the front foot there of the Rebels batter, and that'll bring in another run as the bases were loaded. So now 4-0. Kat, why don't you throw the headsets on and come on with us. Let's baptism by fire here. Oh, no. There's a pass ball and a play at the plate. Sliding in safely is Oregon Rebels base runner, and Oregon Rebels with a quick 5-0 lead. Kat, talk about what that means to to get out to a quick start there in the top of the first.
It means a lot, actually. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the other team, and it takes a lot off the team's pitcher coming back out in the next inning for sure.
Absolutely. Second and third, and there's another pass ball and another run for the Rebels. So, early it was the Rebels offense kind of doing the work, putting the runs on the board. Now a couple of pass balls, a hit batter, and there's 3 more just like that. And catcher's going to come out and talk to pitcher and try to get her calmed down. What does the catcher say, right now to the pitcher? Kat?
I think it's very much like a calm down situation. The rain definitely probably isn't helping her, and the ball is probably very wet. I think it's more of like a stay with the mechanics point at this rate as the rain just keeps coming down.
No, it's like really pouring here. Like,
yeah.
I'm uncomfortable at this point. And I'm under a canopy. So.
And you're wearing shorts.
Yeah.
So that
Well, I was trying to do like the good luck thing, if I wear shorts, like if I will it, Here's the pitch down low. But yeah, you definitely brought up a key part to this, to this weekend really. In pool play here today, there's going to be a lot of rain. Mm-hmm. It's going to be really wet. You're playing on field turf, so
yeah, it
kind of, amplifies or accentuates, kind of that wet turf field where balls will skip.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And spin. And
base running is going to be slippery for sure.
Yeah.
And the bases.
The bases look like, bobsleds right now or something. Like,
oh, yeah.
I would definitely fall on my backside if I tried to run the bases.
Yeah. And even pitching in this situation, trying to stride out and actually land on a solid ground.
Right.
Just slipping out from underneath you makes it tough, too.
No, it's definitely coming down out there.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Let's put it this way. Probably not I don't want to say it's not a lot of fun, but,
I think these are the games that kids remember the most, too.
Yeah, just freezing. Like, get one on the fists and your hands just are shaking and rattling and aching. Oh, man, I don't miss that.
It's that Oregon weather for you.
Yeah. No, it's literally been, so nice here this week. Like, it's just perfect. And first day of softball, first day of rain.
Oh, yeah. Got to break it in a little bit the right way.
Yeah.
If it's not interesting, is it really a first day of softball here? I don't know.
And was it yesterday for Fastpitch? They might have had an all-star game or something yesterday.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. 6-0 here early in the top of the first as the Rebels have jumped out to a quick lead, and it's going to draw another walk for the Rebels, and the bases will be juiced here with 2 outs in the top of the first. And it's got to be frustrating if you're on the mound or, in the circle in this regard. You know, it is raining like that, and you don't have control. I mean, I used to play quarterback. If you play in a game where there's mud on the ball or it's wet, you have no chance. Like,
exactly, yeah.
You can't even throw it. So,
especially bases loaded, trying to throw a strike, you're more guiding it at some point than you are just trying to throw it.
Yeah, and at this point, the Rebels are smart. They're going up there with a patient approach, disciplined approach, you know, taking pitches and making it earn it.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure. It's a good strategy when the hype comes back on to hit, for sure.
Yeah. No, there could be a lot of high-scoring games today.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of the neutralizer for the big girl in the circle, you know. You know, if it was 90 degrees and hot, like, hey, we're going to go out there and we're going to throw darts and move the ball in and out and up and down. Here's a little off-speed pitch. I'm going to do my best on getting you guys numbers and names at home, so bear with me. There's a nice pitch. There's a one-hopper that hits the base runner, but was she in foul territory? If she was running the bases properly, she was in foul territory, right, Kat?
Yeah, you get hit in foul territory.
So you always want to come, so like listeners at home, you always want to come down in foul territory, right?
And then come back in fair.
Come back in fair, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You heard it from the national champion.
You heard it here first.
One ball, one strike, 2 outs, top of the first. Rebels fouled up and out of play. Count to go to 1-2. That ball's not going to be very wet. Just sitting in the pasture behind us. We need spotters. Like, number 8's at the plate. Uh-oh, popped up. In the infield, first baseman coming in, and able to make the play to retire the side, but not before the Oregon Rebels are able to get 6 here in the top of the first. When we come back, Hype Fast Pitch coming to the plate. Don't go anywhere here, live on Table Rock Sports.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Cool.
Welcome back as we go to the bottom of the first. The Oregon Rebels able to get 6 in the top of the first. And now the Hype Fast Pitch team out of Rockland, California now has the opportunity to answer. So, you know, we talked about it a little bit in the top of the first, what Hype had to do offensively, you know, after giving up that big number. Kat, let's remind our viewers at home of what's the approach in this kind of weather situation.
Definitely a patient approach for sure, but right now the rain's starting to let down, so I think that the Rebels pitcher is going to have a bit more control of her ball for sure this round, but we'll see how it goes.
First pitch, and that's going to be outside off the plate for ball 1. Do you want to come stand over here, Kat?
Sure.
Oh, I don't want to get you with my microphone cord.
There you go.
Adam Sandler style.
Yeah, the way you're next to that.
2-0? Yeah, 2-0, and I would think that that's going to be pretty common today. Like, especially the first 2 pitches. You know, if you're the pitcher, you're just trying not to one-hop it like halfway to the plate, right?
Yeah.
Or throw it like into the first row.
Yeah, in this situation, though, I think
There's a ground ball to the second baseman, up with the play, and able to get it in and out of the glove quickly on a good exchange, and which is important on a rainy day like today. Bang, bang play at first with the speedy runner from Hype Fastpitch, but Oregon Rebels able to get the first out of the inning. Got him. Okay, Kat, who's up at the dish now for Hype Fastpitch? Oh, you don't have the names yet?
No, I just have to
Did I
see
put
the
you on the
numbers.
spot? 7.
Pretty sure it's Jade Smith right now.
Jade Smith?
Yes, sir. Right? Number 7?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If we're not right, we're sorry. To whoever's parents, if you're watching. Yeah, if you aren't Jade Smith's parents.
We're sorry. Yeah.
My bad. The good news is we'll be here all day. Kat's going to be here for the next 14 hours with us.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Right? Or do we call
yeah.
in like the reliever from the pin, like
I
the
don't
southpaw?
know.
How many games do you got?
Switch. We're here all day, but I think we're switching between the two of us, I think.
Well, it's kind of weak sauce because I'm here doing every game. So, maybe every third game. There's the line drive shot through the hole, past the right fielder into the gap. Jade Smith pushing for 3. She's going to get it. She probably could have scored, but down 6-0. Don't want to run into that second out at the plate. Mm-mm. Good piece of hitting there, though. Hardest ball hit today so far, Kat, as she was able to get it past the second baseman. And fast gaps here in the turf. And once it gets in the gap, it's going to be tough to get in front of it. When it's wet, it's skipping and gets into the gap there. And a triple for Jade Smith. The hair is blocking the number, right? Oh, there's a line drive shot at the middle. Good piece of hitting. And RBI single for Hype Fastpitch. And the team from Rockland, California is on the board here in the bottom of the first. Looked like she wasn't trying to do too much there, Kat, as she went back up the middle. And good compact swing, able to barrel it up.
Yeah, scored a run.
Always nice.
Get them back on the board for this game.
Fight at the bat rack.
Exactly. And the outfielder, too, cut it off before it hit the fence, which is a very good thing to do, especially with the ground being so wet right now.
That was a tough play. I mean, and that saves probably, 120 feet in softball, 60 feet between each base?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say 90 feet, but yeah, I mean, if it gets by her, she's on third.
Yeah.
In an RBI situation. So big play by the center fielder. Dynamite drop in as well. That was Miss Kat. We'll have some fun today, okay?
That sounds good to me. It's already fun.
It's not often you come to a softball game or a baseball game and you have a running clock. Ball's lifted out to the left field and able to put it away as the Oregon Rebels for the second out of the inning. But yeah, the timer on the clock. So we have 54 minutes, 45 seconds. And I'm guessing you can't start an inning after that point.
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I've ever played with a running clock before. There's always innings. Well, let's just say I've never actually seen it running before. There probably was in travel ball, but I've never actually seen it up there.
I'm going to say
I think it just depends what it falls on. If the last team has their last ups, they get that no matter what the time is.
Right.
Oh,
we got an illegal pitch? Is that right,
No,
Kat?
there's a bat flew out on the field.
Oh, a bat
From the batter on deck, she threw it
up. So, a lot happening there.
Landed out past third base.
The girl in the on-deck circle took a great practice swing and did the bat throw out into shallow left field. Maybe her and the shortstop had words before the game. I don't know. But, however, they get out of the inning because the runner from first left early, which she wasn't even stealing, which I never really understood that. Like, runner left early, but She was getting like a secondary jump.
Have
like,
to wait till the ball leaves the hand.
Right? I mean, I get it. It's the, the rule
The
or whatever,
anticipation
but
of the runner.
I get it if she leaves early and she's trying to steal second, but she leaves early and she's just,
Well, at least it happened early in the game, so now the teams know that the umpires are watching.
See, Kat, you're too good. I always give the umpires a tough time. You're way too nice to them.
Positivity. I gave him a hard time last night during our game, so I figured I should let it off today.
So we're keeping it here during this break. But at the end of one complete, Oregon Rebels 6, Hype Fastpitch 1. And if you're wondering at home, 52:52 is just on the clock, 52 minutes and 52 seconds. Make a wish. You're welcome.
I thought that was
anything that kind of
11.
matches up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 111, 222, 333. 666. No.
I don't think that's what you want to do, though.
No. You don't want to do it, but there's no such thing, is it? Right?
No. Not in time.
Yeah, not in time, right?
Nope.
No. You guys are silly.
It's going to be a fun day.
Yep. I'll be here all weekend for you. So if you...
And it's only 8:30 in the morning.
That one hurt. It's like a gut punch. Headed to the top of the second. First pitch is down low. And
why does it seem like these past 2 innings, every time Hype comes onto the field, it starts raining harder again?
Right? And maybe the Hype pitcher forgot her sleeves. Is that a thing? Like,
yeah.
She's got to be cold.
You would think so.
Like, I'm cold just looking at her. There's a little senile single, but and a base hit. It's crazy in softball. In baseball, you hit the ball to the outfield, you can, kind of showboat it down to first and, mosey. Nice. But right fielders play like shallow. They play tight. And it's like just a ground ball, like a long ground ball. And they usually have guns. So you better be getting out of the box quick.
For sure.
That's got to be like the worst nightmare is going 9-3 on a ground out.
Yeah.
1-0 count. Rebels kind of picked up where they left off there in the top of the first with the leadoff single. And I don't know how much you guys are into like analytics, but the percentages, like if you get the leadoff runner aboard or if you get the leadoff runner retired, what it does, like how it fluctuates. There's a fake bunt attempt and pull it back, but
a bunt situation is definitely a good option in this right now. And the corners are back as well, so they have a high chance of being safe everywhere.
And isn't it just great to put the ball in play? And now you got to pick the ball up. You got to have a clean exchange.
And the ball hits the wet turf.
Yeah.
Even harder.
Absolutely. There's a nice 2-1 pitch there on the outside corner for strike 2. And it is coming down out here. 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Fouled back. We'll do it again. You guys really must love softball. I mean, you ladies must really love softball. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
A little too much sometimes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey. You're going to school and playing, the game still. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience for sure.
2-2. That fastball is just a bit outside. Count to go full. Is this a situation where you put the runner in motion, put some pressure on the defense, take away the force, maybe the double play at second, runner not going? That's more of a baseball thing, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like. We do that still, too, sometimes.
If you got some speed at first?
I think it depends if you have an aggressive coach or not.
Yeah, it does.
Which we have one of those, so it happens a lot.
Yeah, and you're talking about Jessica
Pistol.
Say the last name for me. I'm going to get it wrong. It doesn't matter how I say it wrong. But what a job she's done at SOU, building that program. And now she's back. She left. She went to USD?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I believe that is one of the San Diego schools.
Pretty much like the coolest campus ever, USD, just by the way. When I was at SOU, we played against USD.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And that ball's going to get past the catcher, so runners will advance. Now runners at second and third, but yeah, the campus there is unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
New pitcher coming out?
Is it a new pitcher, or are we taking a little breather from the rain?
I think the shortstop came out. Third went to short, and a new third baseman came in. Maybe have the shortstop warm up.
What?
Most likely.
Oh, good call.
Shortstop is a pitcher.
Yep.
Get something new in there.
That looks like a thing right now. Good call. You have a future in this if you'd like. I mean, come on now.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll give you the reins for the rest of the day. There's a defensive substitution for the pitching warm-up routine thing.
I don't think you know what you're getting into if you give me the reins.
Uh-oh. Cat. Feisty. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And it count goes to 2-2 here in a what I call a strikeout situation. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. It's an RBI situation offensively, strikeout situation defensively. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and hype fast pitch able to come away, winning the battle there. Maybe she found something in that at bat, like a release point, little confidence maybe.
So after that little switch, said, I'm not coming out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to warm up the shortstop? Let me show you, right?
Yeah, she said, I'm staying in, coach.
Yeah.
So watch these.
You're not going to take me out if I strike this girl out.
Exactly.
And the 1-0. Swung on and missed. And
he's on it.
maybe the coach should have done that defensive substitution like last inning.
Yeah.
Like, put that in the back of your mind, you know, down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 1-1. And that one's going to get past the catcher. We got to play at the plate. No. The Rebels on the board with run number 7. My cousin's playing in this tournament. She plays on a team from, where is it? Martinez, California?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was trying to, her name's Tiare Guerrero. I was going to say Pueo, but that's on the mama side.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's playing in this. I don't know if she's going to play on this field today or not, but it'll be cool just to see her.
Do you know what team it is? Nope.
Martinez. I don't know. I'm not. I have
like
other
really
stuff going on in my life.
Sounds like you're really excited to watch her play then.
I am, yeah. I can't wait. No, seriously, though. I can't. It's going to be awesome. Because they're into it. Like, her mom is actually my cousin. So I guess she'd be my second cousin. Mm. But, you know, like, she coaches. And then my cousin's dad, you know, coaches, Uncle Doug. And
I have an Uncle Doug, too.
Yeah? Wow.
Wow, what a small world.
Yeah, I also have an Uncle Sean. And
I don't have one of those.
There's a ground ball base hit. And an RBI single. Oh.
Shout out to all the Uncle Dougs out there.
Oh, my gosh. 8-1, Rebels lead. Oregon Rebels haven't hit the ball like extremely hard, but well placed.
Yeah, put it in play.
Put it in play, good things happen, right?
Especially on the ground.
Yeah.
Harder plays to make.
And there's a kind of a late bunt attempt, maybe a little drag look there, and pulled it back as that pitch was up. So the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swans.
And there's a bunt attempt, and unable. Actually, she did go on that, so I believe they called it that way. Yeah, 1-2 on the scoreboard. 1-2. And it's coming down. Cats and dogs out here right now. Heads up, Demi. Demi DeSoto. One of the all-time greats in the other tent over there.
Wow, it's really coming down now. Nice lead run.
Oh, and that's what, I mean, it's just so wet. You take that stuff for granted, like, you know, you normally sweet spot that thing. If you don't sweet spot it today, it'll just spin out.
It's really crucial time to make sure that you're really watching the ball all the way into your glove.
Fundamentals are huge in this situation, right? I mean, how many times we hear, you know, coaches say, oh, the game's about the little things. All the little things add up to the big result. Like,
too many times I hear
that. Yeah, no.
It's true, though.
It is. And when you start coaching someday, then you'll understand it. Because when you're a coach, you see it, like, from a different perspective. And my dad used to say that to me when he was coaching me all the time. And then when I started coaching, it was the same thing. Like, oh, my gosh, you know, basketball, how many layups can we miss? Like, you know, little things, set a screen. No, but all those little things do add up to
like getting your bunts down in softball.
Right. Get the bunt down.
Oh, yeah.
Execute bunt defense.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hurts so bad. Oh, that hurts
right
me.
In the back.
Right in the spine? Between the shoulder blades? Is that?
It missed her arm guard. So close to that.
Man. Oh, I feel so bad for her. That has to hurt. That's a pretty good play by the catcher on a low pitch. I mean, keep it in front, but...
Especially bases loaded.
Yeah.
Don't want any more runs to score.
Yeah, 9-1. Now the Rebels leading. Bases juiced. Whew. And it's raining. Like, it'd be really easy as a teenage girl or a teenage boy or a teenage anybody to be like, man, this stinks right now. Start feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck are we doing up here in Medford? We're from Rockland, California. Where the heck is Medford? Like, we drove through, and the whole town's burnt down from Ashland to Phoenix. What are we doing here? And, you know, that's not even something to joke about. That was so sad. But, you know, how do you get through that when you're playing the first game of the pool play at 8 a.m.? These girls were here at 6:30. They were probably eating breakfast at 5:30. They probably didn't get to bed till late last night because they're all excited to play. Got a chance here.
Oh.
Not in time. So 10-1 now. Oregon Rebels lead. But how tough is it to play in this opening game of pool play? And obviously the weather probably, you know, is a factor with that as well.
Tough. That's tough. All. Yeah. Especially travel ball. They got a lot of games ahead of them, too.
Yeah. You'd much rather play the last game of the day rather than the first game of the day, or is that like to each their own?
I think it depends if you're a morning person or not.
I'm going to say most teenagers aren't.
I think that's a correct assumption. I think a lot of college people aren't either.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know if you can tell or not, but yeah, not so much. We got a pitching change here for the Hype Fast Pitch. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more softball action coming your way on Table Rock Sports.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back. Pitching change for the Hype Fastpitch team out of Rocklin, California. So, a pitching change, and your third baseman, Kat, first baseman, corners, and an aspiring what?
Outfielder, used to pitch. You know, I said that.
Does it all. She said that.
He said, "Where do you play?"
Yeah.
I'm a wannabe outfielder.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Me neither until this year.
So I was saying there's a pitching change. You're an infielder. You're standing there. You're watching the girl get warmed up. But it's raining outside. Like, how bad do you just want to go stand in the dugout for, like, 30 seconds?
So bad.
Yeah, like, can I get a towel or something?
Yeah. Especially your hands. How do you stand out there, keep your hands dry?
Yeah, hand
when
warmers,
your
I would
pants
think.
are wet and everything.
Yeah, hand warmers, I
Usually
think would be...
you put your hand in your back pocket. No.
No,
Armpits
there's a
are the
puddle.
way to go. Yeah.
There's a puddle.
Armpits are the way to go right now.
Yeah.
Keep them dry.
Yeah. Superstar.
Yeah.
And pitch is swung on, and I was going to say, I think
ball.
that was like a... Did she hit it? Now, here's the question. If you hit the ball and it hits you and you're in the box...
Dead ball.
You get a hit, though, right?
Yeah.
Hits you, you're out of the box.
You're out.
There you go. Oh, no, we just lost something. Line drive up the middle, and a base hit. 2-run single for the Oregon Rebels, and the lead balloons to 12-1. Good piece of hitting there. Not trying to do too much, just going back up to the box. And Rebels are rolling. Like, what? The rain is not a problem, okay? We're from Oregon.
Yeah, they were
the
ready.
The most northern part of Oregon.
They were ready for this.
Yeah. Rockland's like, we haven't seen rain in like 3 years. That ball's lifted kind of in no man's land down the line. Left fielder drifting over, able to make the play for the second out of the inning. Oh, is that snack bar open yet? Because I was kind of counting on that, like some hot chocolate, and it wasn't open before the game started. So, about that. Spilled my coffee on the drive over, so I got off to a real good start.
Is that why you're wearing shorts instead?
No, I like. Ask Caleb. Do I always wear shorts, Caleb? Always.
I guess you're from Oregon, so you're used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like a surfer boy at heart.
In Oregon.
Yeah. Yeah. California roots.
For sure.
That ball's driven in left field, right at the left fielder, though. That ball was barreled up. But Hype Fastpitch, right place, right time, able to record the third and final out of the inning. And we're going to head to the bottom of the second when we come back. Don't go anywhere here live on Table Rock Sports.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Because we liked her hat that she was wearing yesterday with just like the hawk, and I think it said something on it, or it was just the hawk, but we were talking about getting it in 3 colors. Yeah. LLC, that's what I'm saying.
Ball driven into left field, off the wall. Me and Kat are going back and forth on which city is better, Medford or Reading. I don't really think there's a competition here at all.
I think that if you're from here, you don't know what it's like to be in Reading. So
no, I do. It's really hot. It's super duper hot.
Well, it's raining here.
No, it's always like 150 there, right? In like
yeah.
8 years from now. Gosh.
It's you get all seasons there. That's all I gotta say. You really get the summer. You really get the winter.
You know, probably my favorite town down in that area would be the Bluff, Red Bluff.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Red Bluff.
We used to go down and play in the basketball tournament in Red Bluff every year.
Gotcha.
And they'd cook these bomb steak sandwich things. And I just loved it down there.
That's probably why you liked it. The food.
Yeah. That's a high school thing.
I feel like if you're from there, you definitely wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah, probably not. Bunch of, what do they call them? Hinklebucks?
What?
Is that a thing? Ball's driven out to center. Back.
Nice catch.
Great play there.
A leap and a catch.
Right? I kind of almost robbed a long ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an aspiring outfielder. That is an outfielder, Kat.
Yeah. She's what I aspire to be. See me out there in a while. I'll make those plays.
Yeah. It takes confidence and a little bit of swagger to
fake it till you make it, even if you don't got it. You know?
Another dynamite one-liner. The Rebels just kind of like, oh, here comes another SOU player.
Yeah.
Good hustle. There's ball.
Nice.
Kind of through the hole there on the left side and an RBI single
I think
for hype fast pitch.
Yeah, they're doing a good job just trying to put balls in play.
Yeah. And so far it's working. You put the ball in play, good things happen, right? That's the old saying, like,
yeah,
put it in play, you never know.
Exactly.
Pepper.
Just on the ground. That's all you got to do. Put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Line drive or ground balls.
And especially today with the weather, and it's a fast track. You know, the ball's rolling quick, you know, through the hole and in the gaps. You know, so far that has worked for the Rebels offensively, and Hype kind of taking a page out of their playbook there, so to say.
Yeah.
And able to get an RBI single.
I think it's important for the Hype to remember just one pitch at a time, and not trying to get all of those runs back at once.
Right,
Stay with it.
You're going up there with an idea of, I'm trying not to make an out. I'm trying to either reach via the walk, whatever it takes.
Get on base.
You know, keep the line moving.
Yeah.
And if you're able to do that, then you got a chance, right? I mean, it's the old cliche, like one out at a time, one batter at a time. But if it wasn't cliche, it wouldn't be right, you know. So
exactly.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. A little off-speed pitch there was nice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little
Love
downward
those
spin.
changes.
Yeah. So what are you doing when you go up to the plate? You're thinking like fastball.
I mean, it depends.
Fast,
do you want to hear
and then soft, or
the colorful version, or
No, I want to hear the Jessica Mendoza version.
Personally, every time I go up to bat, I say some pretty choice words to myself to really hype myself up to really get it.
Like,
I don't know. I think it's all about having confidence in yourself when you're up there too. If you go up there like you're already defeated or you're even questioning it, I mean, the pitcher basically already has you. If she sees it on your face, then she already has that advantage against you.
So, like, you're up there though. You're at the dish. It's right before you're about to, you know, the ball's about to be pitched to you. You're thinking something hard, something in. It depends on the count.
0-0 count. Obviously, you're looking for your pitch, but right now, I think it depends on the situation. I mean, they're down a bunch of runs, and they have a runner on first and second, and they're just trying to hit it behind them to try and score it. So right field or the right side of the field would definitely be ideal to try and move those runners over. Basically, the hitter's just trying to do a job to move them.
I like it, and the good news is you put the ball put the ball on the ground, and it's been finding a lot of holes today.
Oh yeah,
quick infield.
There actually hasn't been a lot of infield plays at all.
No,
not at all.
You'll hit it where they ain't.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
I mean, if you could ever get that figured out, right?
Yeah.
You might win a national championship or something.
Yeah, maybe just one or two. I'm just kidding.
Oh, ground ball to the right side, just foul. But, Kat, you have a little bit of experience come like a big game and all of a sudden this big rainstorm. Like,
yeah.
What game was that?
National championship game.
National championship.
Just a little game.
How long was the rain delay?
Too long.
Yeah,
it was
too strong.
Yeah, what was it, like 8 hours? It was something.
Was it like 12 hours?
Oh, she wasn't there.
You weren't there? Okay.
Oh, shoot. No, it was long.
Last time we asked you a question.
Yeah, shoot. Sorry, I won't ask you. Yeah, it was 8. It was something. We were trying anything to keep our energy up.
So I guess the next question is like, how do you guys stay loose? Like, what'd you guys do?
One team, I mean, our team is very goofy, all of us. I don't think you would even think that we're a softball team if you saw us all together. Like, we were playing charades, we were singing, we were dancing, we were just talking, anything. I mean, it was fun. And then there was a point where, even in order to play, we had to get the field covered. So we were out helping the grounds crew try to keep everything nice.
That's awesome. No, and it certainly, after that rain delay, momentum kind of switched, and then you guys
came back from that loss too.
Yeah, no, and
to even have to play that game,
you could almost, after I read that story in the Mail Tribune, great story by the way. I was like thinking, like, okay, the way that they kind of framed the story was this team that you were playing is like a national powerhouse. They have all the pressure on them to win. Now they have all these hours to think about their lead and how they're going to win the national championship. And it starts to work on you as like a 20-year-old kid or young adult. Like, we can't do this. We can't lose it. We got to play not to lose instead of going out and playing to win. I think there's really something to that. And
I think that was our thing. Not even like just in that game or that tournament when we were there. It was even before season started, we always had that mindset like, we were going to win. There was never like a question that we weren't going to. So I don't think that I don't know. That loss didn't really phase us as much. We just got to play another game, and like we had that mentality that we were going to win, and then.
Well, if you're a bunch of ball players, that's what you want. You want to go hit. You want to go get 3 more hits, right?
Exactly. Just more games to play. More bats.
Let's rake. Swung on and missed, or maybe a foul tip. So the count goes even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out still here.
Yeah. Bases loaded.
Is this the bottom of the 3rd? No, that can't be right. I think it's the bottom of the 2nd. Is it the bottom of the 2nd? Yep. Scoreboard's wrong. The scoreboard on your screen, though, is right. I'm running that one, so.
So it's probably going to be wrong at some point.
Nope. Never. Thanks a lot, Kat. That pitch is going to miss just a little high. And if you're hype fast pitch, you know, there's only 23 minutes left on the clock, which, once again, unusual to kind of say. But you've got the bases loaded, nobody out. You're down 10, but, you know, it's not insurmountable in a situation like this. All of a sudden, a couple ground balls find the hole, and a couple hits, couple walks, couple errors. Next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, run this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And every run, how important is every run in pool play? I mean, I'm not sure what
a lot. I think that it depends.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, the more I don't know if it matters on the runs, but winning.
Number of runs scored or number of runs allowed? Oh, or margin of victory. Oh. No.
I don't know.
It depends on what the tournament director, if he's an offensive guy, defensive guy.
I would say just win, and then you get the better games tomorrow.
If you go 3-0, yeah.
Who cares about the rest? Just
there's
win.
A ball that just gets over that second baseman's head. And another run will score for hype fast pitch. And they're just keeping the line moving. It's like almost like they were listening to us between innings, and they're like, I'm going to go with Kat's approach. And
they have the feed going on in there. They're listening.
Yeah, they probably got like some JBL speaker hooked up with their phone. And
we probably did get that one girl's name wrong, and they said, we got to show them.
Yeah. Yeah. She's coming over here to get you. No. Looks like we got time on the field, or a courtesy runner maybe? Is that what that looks like?
Yeah, it looks like at first.
She's smart. She has a sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
I mean, it might slow me up a little bit because the wind resistance.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm slow, but.
Got to get all that speed you can get. Aerodynamic.
Yeah. You're out there like. Blue's coming all the way out to shallow left to talk to the other blue. I think we're trying to figure out what the count is.
Yeah. Got 20 minutes left.
Yep.
Oh, 3-12. It's a new hitter. I think it is. Oh.
Now we got 1 out. Did we have 1 out before? I don't think we did. That pitch will miss. Oh, sorry, Caleb. Caleb Franklin just got a big elbow right in the shoulders from me. My elbow's hurting now. Pitch swung on and a ground ball. Hard through the hole. 1 run's going to score.
Oh, 2's
Here comes another run.
Nice.
Interesting base running there. But it worked. You know, it worked. As the right fielder made a nice play cutting the ball off. Went to second and looked like they had the runner dead to rights at third, but didn't make the throw. And just like that, it's 12-5. So the deficit chopped to 7. And Uncle Momentum on the side of the hype fast pitch team from Rockland, California. And we're going to have a pitching change. So guess what? We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
Welcome back. Taylor Mcrae, the new pitcher, into the game for the Rebels. Runner at first there. Steals second, uncontested. Now, Kat, that's kind of like a thing that I don't get like a whole lot. First and third, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're up 7.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you trade like an out for a run? Or
Oh, no. Wait, what? Trading out for...
yeah. So
I
like
get what
now
you mean.
we're gonna get the girl at second.
Uh-huh.
You know, stealing. We're gonna come up and throw it to second, get the out.
I mean...
And if she scores, I mean, you still could tag and pivot and throw a strike to the plate, maybe have a chance.
But I mean, more than likely in this situation, the ball's wet. She throws it to second.
It goes
What
right
if
to
she
center.
misses it? Both runs score. Yeah.
You're so right. I guess I'm just not into giving people bases. That's just
No free
that's
bases.
the baseball in me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because in baseball, like the catcher would come up and throw us, you know, just out. The runner from third wouldn't have time to score. Like,
It's definitely a lot faster in softball.
yeah, no, fast pitch is like the most fast-moving game, like, period.
It is.
It's like ice hockey, kind of. Like, you know, it's just like the rink almost seems too small. Like the diamond almost seems too small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can definitely get lost in the speed of the game.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the pitcher controls the tempo at this point, so slowing it down would definitely help her teammates try to get out of this.
I don't understand where the clock is stopped. Clock stopped at 18:06. What's going on with that, Miss Maven?
Then the clock stopped.
Is that you?
I'm going to say that is a SOU softball player. Is she down there?
Lucky, sitting right behind the plate in like a soft, cozy, probably blanket or something.
I think she has like 3.
3?
Yeah.
Gosh.
She came prepared.
That's cool that you guys are here, though. And so you're talking about a camp. What was the camp about? Like, recruiting camp.
Yeah.
What does the whole COVID thing look like for you guys at the NAIA level? With as far as like people having like an extra year of eligibility because of, let's say, they lost last season.
Yeah, we had 3 people come back who were seniors last year.
Right. And so does that mean there'll probably be
Super
3
seniors.
less? There'll probably be 3 less commits, maybe. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I think it was so late. I think everyone. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Seniors in high school to get recruited this year because we have so many.
Yeah.
And just everything going on. I mean, how do they get seen? Things like this, I guess.
Yeah, this is the only way because literally they didn't have spring sports last year.
Yeah.
There was, spotty at best ASA stuff.
Yeah, if that.
If that. I mean, and so these girls really haven't played since, if they're going to be seniors, they haven't played since their sophomore year. Mm-hmm. Like in that summer, like sophomore to junior year.
Yeah.
It's like their whole junior year has been like a waste. Yeah. Like, thanks a lot, COVID. Like,
yeah. That's crazy to think about.
No, I mean, think about if you were in high school. Think about how much better you got from the end of your sophomore year of high school, like the summer.
Oh, yeah.
Your whole junior year, your whole summer of your junior year,
Yeah.
and then going into your senior year. I mean, those are the prime years of you getting better, playing against the good competition as a youngster,
Yeah.
and then kind of feeling your role into like a leader and those kind of things. So
I can't imagine being in that situation that they're in.
yeah, no, we called the baseball Northwest thing like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and this is the first time those kids have played same kind of situation. First time they played in like 18 months.
Yeah,
like, unbelievable.
And then seeing live pitching, the live game situation,
or to be a pitcher to go on the mound and you haven't thrown in a live game for that long. Like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. So it's 12-6 now. So don't look now, but and it ain't hype, but hype fast pitches. Yep.
Hey, they're making their comeback.
They are. Good for them. Nice pitch there. That was called a strike?
Yeah.
Had to have been.
She was smart, though. Pitcher brought a towel out this time.
Yeah. Another good pitch there. And that one's going to be tough to barrel up, at the knees on the black of the plate. So now ahead in the count. Well, I guess, 2-2. It's kind of even, but I always say you got another pitch to play with.
Yeah.
But do you really want to go 3-2? So it's kind of make a good pitch, but don't give in, kind of.
Widens the zone, too.
Yeah, absolutely. That ball's going to bounce short of the plate, and it kind of go full. That's what we were just talking about. The clock is running back on the scoreboard. There was like 4 minutes there of non-run clock. They have 7 minutes on there. We started at the exact same time. This is unbelievable. There's another walk.
That field has 7 minutes, too, over there. Everyone but our field.
Yeah. Like,
hey, we're just trying to get some extra
that one
plays
has
in.
4 minutes over there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It wasn't us.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Who let us run this field?
Yeah. What's going on over there? Field 5.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. We'll hear about this later. Don't you worry.
We're a full game behind. Great news. Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Our field's about 10 minutes behind.
Swing and a miss, yeah. Well, if we're 10 minutes behind this game, and then we're 10 minutes behind, I mean, it starts to build up, and guess what? We got to be here till the last game of the day. So.
I wish I could say it was just you, but it's us too.
Yeah. We're in this together.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Win or tie.
We'll be here all day.
Yeah. It's like that
all
joke that you make,
day.
like you're a comedian. Like, so I'm laughing. I'll be here all night.
I would say till the
Swing 'em
sun
in.
goes down, but the sun never came out. So.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't if we were in Reading.
Yes, it would. No, it's pretty smoky there, I think.
Yeah. The smoke is kind of clearing out here a little bit, which is good. There's a ball off the pitcher's glove. We're going to throw to first. And in time for the second out. Good job of the pitcher staying with it there. Kind of a short hop spinnerooski. If you're playing third, what are you doing? What are you doing, like, as far as talking to your pitcher in that situation? Are you telling her, like, stick with it, you got time.
Yeah.
Like, is that, I mean,
No,
that's the kind of.
that's definitely a very accurate statement.
You're not going to be like, pick the ball up and throw it. Like, no.
Faster.
Yeah. No, she had the right idea. McNeely, like, was it McNeely?
No, she did. I mean, going home would definitely have been the more ideal play, but I mean, she bobbled it, so just going one.
Yeah, make
was
sure
a
you
smart
get the out.
second. Yeah.
And I mean, it looked like if she came up with it clean, she was going to go to the plate, right?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah.
And she would have had the play too, but I mean, the bobble.
Yeah.
When in doubt, just get an out.
That's right. That's right.
I just made that up on the spot.
You
though.
did?
Yeah.
That should be, you should like trademark that.
Thank you.
Yep, nailed it. And so you make a nice play like that, and of course the first pitch of the at-bat is boom.
You're feeling
Heat
good
on the
about
corner.
yourself after you
Heat,
get your
yeah.
team out, too.
Yeah. Like that has to give you all kinds of confidence.
Oh, yeah. It's 8-12 now.
Yeah,
Coming
that's
back.
12-8. And hype is
Getting hype.
getting hyped, yeah.
Hype.
Yes. The coach told me, that I asked him what the name of the team was, and he said hype, Fastpitch. And I was like, oh, height. Like, how tall you are? Like, he's like, no, not height. Not height. Hype. And I was like, I just kept saying height. Like, I honest to God thought he was saying height. And it was terrible. Like, I was so embarrassed when I saw the lineup card. I was like, ooh, hype. Like, how old am I right now?
Yeah. It's very, unless they're a big organization, some of the names that you see in some travel ball.
Yeah. Northwest Mini Cougars. Like, who?
What?
So, I mean,
There's a lot.
just for instance.
Just a quick example.
I mean, it wasn't
You
me
came up
pointing
with
out
that
a certain team. That so the Northwest Mini Cougars do exist. I'm sorry. I wasn't meant to be
They're
a
probably
bash
listening to
or a
this.
burn. I probably just lost my job. That 2-2 pitch misses upstairs, and the count runs full.
He's going to say, yeah, you remember when you made that, the Mini Cougars joke?
Yeah. Don't ever come back. Full count. Base open. And that pitch is fouled back into a tree and maybe into the playground. So my little guys, Seth and Silas, they're 3 and 4. They're probably listening at home to Daddy, so say hi to the big guys at home.
Big guys.
And hopefully the sun comes out, so then they can come out and play on the playground. They'll love that. But they don't mind the rain. They don't.
They're
like,
from Oregon,
what
obviously.
cold weather? What cold weather are you talking about? They don't mind the heat either. It's crazy. Like, oh, it's like 105, and we'll just stay outside all day. 2 minutes on the field across. There's a base hit up the middle. 1 run's going to score. And here comes the second run. Cut off.
Oh.
And
No one's
a
out first.
2-run
There you
single for Hype Fastpitch. And don't look now, but here comes the Hype. Down just 2.
I think this game is a prime example of it's never over until it's over.
That's right. If you got an at-bat, you got a fighting chance.
Oh, yeah. Especially with that extra 10 minutes on the clock.
Right? I mean, literally, almost every other game's done. There's zeros on the, field, what is that, 2 over there?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That's probably what the Oregon Rebels are saying, like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think they keep, the official time, right? Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, this could be a 2-inning game. Think about that.
Wow.
And it might not be the last one of the day because the wet, the rainy, the walks.
It's supposed to stay like this all day, right?
Yeah, it's like steady rain all day, which
Sweet.
I've lived in Medford my whole life, and it never, steadily rains all day. It might in Nashland or Reading or...
Throwing shade so hard.
Yep. Or Reading. What's that school down in Reading? It's not in Reading, but it's just right outside of Reading. They're like red and black. And
Simpson?
no.
Is it a college?
Nope, it's high school.
Foothill?
Foothill.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I didn't go there.
There's a line drive into right field. And another good piece of hitting. Runner will go from first to third. And wow, oh wow.
We're going to be here longer.
The go-ahead run now comes to the plate for Hype Fastpitch. And we talked about this a little bit in the first inning. But talk about it again, because fight at the bat rack is like an actual thing. It's contagious, right?
Yeah.
Hitting is contagious.
Yeah, I've never heard what you said.
Fight at the bat rack?
Yeah.
That's a thing.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's all baseball.
Must be a Medford thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Medford is a baseball town, so.
Whatever.
Yeah.
California
ask
like
the
breeds
Maben family.
athletes.
Ask the Maben family.
Oh, they know everybody. Let's ask the Mabens. No, just kidding.
Wow, there's a lot of angst in that. Oh, look, here comes some of the crew from our other games already done. Yeah. Looks like it.
Got another pitching change.
So we're going to come back with the other. You know, I think 21's the one that started for the Rebels team.
21.
What's up, Tay? Taylor Franklin in the house. Taylor's video and game over on field 2. So pretty much every other game is done except for ours.
A lot of high-scoring games, though. I'm pretty sure
11-3, 11-2.
each team has 11.
17-3.
Oh, 17. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't see what's going on over there at field 3. Playground's on the way, but
Oh.
I would think that there's probably double-digit runs. I'm just that's a guess. It's a guesstimate, but so if you're hype fast pitch now, just drive one in the gap and we're all tied up.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't even have to get
Two
it up
outs,
in the
two
air.
strikes.
You can just hit a hard ground ball.
Yeah,
You know,
that's all
between
you need.
yeah,
2
'cause
outs,
right-
2 strikes, though.
yeah, and
Definitely a lot of pressure on the batter right now.
yeah. Pitchers count.
Oh,
Strike 3, and the side is retired. Hype fast pitch though, able to score 8 in 8 spot. Is that a thing?
an 8 spot.
Yeah, 8.
All right.
All right, you're gonna learn all sorts of baseball
this-
innuendo.
It's this lingo.
Yeah. Oh, we'll be
It's
right
Oregon
back
lingo.
after this.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all.
Let's bring it back. Welcome back, and guess what, folks? That's going to do it. Here, game 1 is in the books. Oregon Rebels 12, Hype Fast Pitch 10. A well-contested ball game. Thoughts overall on the game today, Kat?
I think each team did a great job putting the ball in play, especially on the ground. I mean, they definitely used the wet turf to their advantage for sure. I mean, the pitchers struggled, but I think in turn the batters did a good job of staying patient as well.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point because more to see as the day continues, and you see some of the other coaches and teams out here scouting, watching other teams from their pool that are playing, and you would think that they would pick up on that right away.
Yeah.
Let's not make it easy on them. Let's make them work for everything.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe the theme of the day.
And, I mean, if they can't string hits together, using the small game, too. I mean, it's wet. The fielders have to run, touch the wet ball off the turf, still throw the ball,
Yes.
catch it. I mean, it's all
Yeah, it's a tough thing to juggle. So it'll be interesting as we move forward and see how much, how much wetter it gets. And it'll be
see different approaches, too.
yeah, it'll be
Play
fun. It'll
the
be
man.
fun.
It's like, do you throw the movement pitches or do you just let your defense do the work for you and just let
Fastball.
I mean place it, but still
Right.
let your team do the work, especially if you can't
Yeah.
strike out if the ball's too wet, or you just use what's working.
And trust your defense, right? I mean,
Exactly.
you got to do that. That's the thing.
Yeah. You would think, right?
So that's going to do it here for our first live webcast here on Table Rock Sports. Come back in about 20 minutes, and we'll have game number 2 here on Field 5, and we'll have a live preview for you on that. Thank you for joining us here on Table Rock Sports. For Caleb Franklin, who's no longer here. Kat, what's your last name?
Winterburn.
Winterburn.
We'll work on it.
The pride of Redding, California, in the house. National champion, SOU Raiders. I am Boomer Marshall as well, joining you, saying thank you, good morning, and God bless.